What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Today is another very beautiful day, and this is your girl again, Christine Kavanda, back with a very interesting video as usual, guys. Remember, this is a channel where you learn different tips on how to handle different situations. And guys, today I want us to have a discussion, and the discussion is concerning the people who are looking for jobs. We know that, guys, we've been having a very high rate of unemployment, especially here in Kenya. And I believe it is not only in Kenya, even outside Kenya, other countries, I'm very sure that we are encountering the same problem. And it is because of the way the economy is. And we've seen most of our companies here in Kenya are closing because of the way economy is. The cost of production is very high, and companies are just feeling loud, opting to go and invest in other countries rather than investing here in Kenya because the cost of production is very high, which is leaving millions and millions of youths and even people being affected. The other day we experienced a lot of retrenchment in most of the companies, and so most of the people are left jobless. And also when we think of doing our business, you can see what is happening in Kenya today. Things are really turning to be sour here in Kenya, but this is not the end of life. Life must continue, and that is why I always encourage people and tell them, end of something is the beginning of another new thing. Or what you are needed or you're required to do is to work hard, and once you work hard, things will work better for you. And today I want us to talk about this unemployment, and specifically I want us to speak about people who send other people to help them get jobs. At some point, I get a lot of calls and get a lot of messages, people requesting me, Christy, I want you to help me get a job. And what I want to discuss today, it is not wrong to request that one your friend, that your relative to get you a job. But one thing I would like to highlight and to let people know is that, nowadays, especially nowadays, nobody wants this job. Nobody can tell you that I'll take you to the job directly. First of all, there must be maybe some corruptions and here and there, so you're required to give out a lot of money. Others, they have no power, especially when you have a relative. Don't always assume that relative can help you get a job. At some point they can help, but at some point they cannot help. But what I believe is that somebody can help you to get a vacant somewhere, do the application. Somebody can help you how to apply, and maybe take you through the interview process, how it's supposed to be done. Then the other thing is purely left for you. Going to the interview, fighting for yourself is purely left for you, not for the person who is helping you to get a job. Because even if I tell you I will help you get a job, but when you go for the interview you don't perform well, then I totally have nothing to help there. But that is not what I want us to talk today. I want us to talk to people who tells or calls you nakwambia, I want you to help me get a job. And the point is, when you ask this person, what kind of job do you want me to help you get? And somebody tells you any job. That is what I want us to talk today. Because at some point we leave people who can help us in suspense. Anytime you're sending somebody to get your job, try to be specific. What is this one job that you want to be helped to get? Because when you leave it open, you also leave me in suspense. I don't know exactly what you want, and of course I cannot think for you. You can imagine when you tell me that I can get you any job, then I'm walking around and somebody tells you I can get you a security job. Then I call you and kwambie, you know what, so and so just gotten a job here for security. And what happens? You tell me, you know what, I can't do the security job. Then I'm left there stranded. I don't know exactly what you want. So it is always going to be very specific. Just highlight that one job that you want. You know, when you tell me that I want a job and I want to go the procurement line, anything that concerns procurement. So even me, at the back of my mind, I'll be knowing that this person is looking for a job, but preferably this line. So anytime we are calling, anytime you're writing to your relatives, to your friends, requesting them to help you get a job, please, it's very good to be very specific. Just highlight some few places or some few areas that you feel you can do better. You can just, if you know your line is maybe procurement, and there are other things that come with that line of procurement. There is warehousing, there is stores, so many things that come across. There is logistics, but it's very good to be specific. Don't just assume that this person will get me a job, because I'll get a job, and when I call you, tell you that I have a job here, you will tell me that, you know what, I cannot be able to do this job. It is because you are not specific. It's because you're not sure of exactly what you want. So when you're calling somebody, it's good first to sit down, ask yourself, what can I be able to do? What is my dream job? What do I want to do? Because it will also help me, this one person who is helping you here. Anytime I get a vacant or a position that has been advertised maybe and it can fit you, I'll be able to share. Because let me tell you, like me, I get so many vacants that I see people advertising. But if you're not specific, you tell me this is exactly what I want, even if I get those vacants, I will not know what to send to you and what not to send to you, because I cannot forward everything to you. Of course, I need to know your line of interest. So what is this one specific thing that you feel you can do? And it's always good to specify that. Sometimes we've lost a lot of opportunities because we are not specific with exactly what we are looking for. So if you're there and you're asking your friends, you're asking your relatives to help you look for a job, please try to be specific and be categorical. Don't just tell them to get me any job. Please, there are so many jobs that you can be given, even some that you cannot do. So it is always good to be very specific. Then it is also good to know that each and every job is equally good as the other. Some people feel that there are some courses that are banned, that you cannot get a job. Let me tell you, what God has planned for you in life, no one can change that. All what is needed of you is hard work. You need to work hard. Remember, even those guys who are given their talents, those who did not work on their talents, it was taken away. But those who are able to work on their talents, it was multiplied by 2, and they got very good rewards. So even you, don't just sit back and say, in Kenya today, there are no jobs, so I don't need to struggle looking for a job. Or don't feel like you've done a lot of applications and you feel like, I will not do more applications, because you will lose it at the end of the day. And you don't know when God's time is coming. And remember, God's timing is always the best. So God has planned for you something good, you will get it. One day you will get it. So those who are just sitting at home, and those who feel like, okay, I did my university, I have my certificates for college, but I'm not able to get a job, and you feel like you're losing hope, and the only alternative thing that you can do is sit down and eat miraa somewhere, or you become drunk, and please, that's not a solution of your better life. The solution is working hard. Whatever is available for you, any kind of resources that you have, utilize them well. Make use of the resources that are available to make money, because some of us, we have shambas, very big shambas, wengine tuko na kahawa, wengine tuko na majani. Don't just sit back at home and say that I have my certificate but there is no job. So what I can do is just sit down and eat mera, or rather what I can do is just go to grab and enjoy. And where will you even get this money to buy this beer from? At some point you find yourself stealing, which is not good at all. So please let us work hard, tujitume, whatever resources that are available. Like now there are so many online jobs, there are writings you can do there. Kuna hizi trending I've seen people doing and prospering. You can even do your video and post them. You work hard and ensure that you are monetized, which is paying young people very well. Posting videos, just funny videos, and imagine this will just cost you nothing, and at the end of the day you find yourself doing very well. So these young people who are completing their universities, those who are completing their colleges, please don't feel like you're wasting. Don't feel like you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time. God has grand plans. What you need to do is just to come out strongly, make use of the resources that are available. Don't just sit back at home and say that there are no jobs in Kenya. If you sit back at home, you might miss up your dream job, but if you wake up and start doing something, hata kwenda pale talking, there are so many things that you can do. Selling eggs, go interact with people. Kuuza hata mahindi, go interact with people. And also it's very good to share with people your experience and what you're going through, because you never know who can help you out. Remember, when you sit back in the house, you're there talking to nobody. When you sit down to watch Netflix, you're making somebody who is in the same situation as yours to be rich, when you are supposed to be doing your own movies and post for other people to watch. So we need to be very strategic, but the most important thing is to work hard and to make sure that we are doing the right thing at the right time. So if you're there and you feel like you're almost giving up, please don't give up. You still have time, you still have chance to become the person that you'd like to become in the future. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. For this and more videos that are coming, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will encourage that one person to tell them that there is still time and there is still chance for them to become what they would like to become in the future. Or what you needed to do is to work hard and don't just sit down and assume that God has nothing for you. What I believe is that God has something for each and every person. So thank you so much, and as usual guys, allow me to say goodbye.